Hey guys, and welcome to another video. Today I'm showing you my updated storage collection of bracelets and junk. But yeah, basically, I have this whole entire separate drawer, and this is where I keep all my bracelets that I just end up making in my tutorials and junk. And it's a lot of them. Try and fix this weird creaking sound I keep making. One moment. Okie dokie. So yeah, let's get... Jeez, okay. Let me maybe scoot my stack back a little bit. Pull out the drawer. But yeah, I have like a teetering tower of books that I have propping this whole thing up. So yeah, let's get started. Now some of these may not be exactly pretty. Like I said, these are like weird attempts that I made and stuff. And yeah. So anyways, let's go. Woohoo! This is my Queen's Garden bracelet that I made in the tutorial. Doesn't look very great, but I did make some modifications in the description if you want to make it. That way yours will look a lot better than mine. I'm just gonna try and yeah, this is what this one looks like. But anyways, give me a moment. I'm going to restart my camera, see if it'll focus better, and yeah. Sorry about that. My camera does this weird thing, if it doesn't pre-focus on something, it won't focus on the bracelet when I hold it up to it. But anyways, next up I have my lovely little lotus bracelet. This is the one that I made in the video, I think. And yeah. Sorry about that. Now the background's all really blurry, but hey, whatever. Next, we have this cute little pot tab bracelet by Craft Life. I've seen this done with stretchy string before, but they came up with the idea of knotting together bands to make stretchy string to connect it, which I think is genius. It's one of those things where you're just like, why didn't I think of that? Because I've made these before they, came up with the Rainbow Loom version. But yeah, there's that. Up next, I have this bracelet. I didn't make a video on it, I just put it on Instagram. I don't even remember what I called it, but yeah, it's interesting. It's got these weird diamonds on the sides of it. But yeah. Next, I just have a fishtail I made with sweet spans. Just in case I need a fishtail. Sometimes I have fishtail emergencies. Up next is this weird thingy ding I made. I don't even know what this is. Just something random that I was fiddling around with and made. And up next we have this Chinese finger trap with the charm at the end. What I did was I put these it's not even a cat band, it's just two loose bands. And then you could fasten it in the back. And this is a flora and fauna charm. And yeah. This is the Ravenelli by Lumi Mama. She's one of my favorite designers. I love her stuff. It's so beautiful. I can't even. And then here's my sweet starfish. I think that's what I called it. And I just put it on top of her design. Oh, one of the cat bands came off. Whoop-de-doo. I guess that's what it'll do when you shove it in a drawer for a while. And yeah, I just attached it to it to go with the nautical theme. Or the oceany theme. But yeah. They say but yeah too much. I'm sorry. Anyways, up next, here's the retrospect bracelet, I think I called it. But with beads. I think the other one looks better with bands that are capped instead of beads. I just think my beads are too big right here. It would probably look a lot better with smaller beads. Trying to make this sort of short, not right, talk this whole in-depth spiel about every single bracelet, because we have a lot to get through. Anyways, I have this weird seaweed thingy ding that I did. Put on Instagram. I just added some singles to a single. Yeah. And then this weird string thing, it's actually can be a ring or a bracelet or a necklace. But what I do is I just wrap wrap all this around my ring, my finger, and then put the cat band at the end and yada yada, and it makes a cool ring. I like its ring version best. Here's my Crossing Paths bracelet. And this one's interesting because over here I didn't find a way to make it more even looking yet, so it looks all weird over here. But over here it's all even looking because I did find a way to make it look more even. Up next is this odd little knotted thing that I made. I kind of like it. I mean, I don't know. I might post it on Instagram. I guess I'll set that aside. Get you guys' votes on it. Don't remember what I called this one, but I put it on Instagram. It's like a monster tail design. It's got these little dotty thingies on the sides of it. So it looks like a, film tape strip thingy. Another random thing that I put on Instagram. Really fluffy flowers. Fluffy fluff flowers. Here's an argyle bracelet. Here's Loom Love's, oh geez, I can't remember the name. But this is one of my favorite designs of theirs. Again, they're one of my favorite designers. I like most designers, honestly. Each one has like those few bracelets that I'm just like, perfect, wonderful, amazing, I love them. But yeah, I put all glow-in-the-dark bands at the end, so if I went in the dark, then it'd have these little fairy glowy-like things at the end. And I think it's real cool. Here's the Duo Anna bracelet. It's just a doubled Anna bracelet. Made on one loom, just with cat band connectors. My computer's being weird. Anyways, here's the Sarah bracelet. Named after my friend Lauren's little sister, because Lauren bracelet's like a double version of this, kind of. I have this on Instagram somewhere. May have to repost it or something, in case you guys can see it better. Here's this weird little spiral thing I added onto a fishtail. I know iCrafts came up with something similar to this lately, except I don't think hers has like this solid fishtail running down it. But yeah, this is like a fishtail plus like a hook only kind of crocheted on oddness. So yeah, it's interesting. Up next is a fishtail with a little charm of mine. A Dipsy Daisy, I think I called it, added on with my special knotting technique. So it's seamless and has no C-clips. Ooh. But yeah. Here's a weird bracelet I made on my Instagram. One loom with the transfer. Here's the Pearl of the Sea by I Am Grox. It's like Graxie on Instagram. I had these cool beads that were like round, and I was like, oh, I have bands that would match these pretty well. I think I might make a bracelet with these beads, because I never really used them before. And I love how it turned out. One of my favorite designs yet again. And this is 2 looms, but it's definitely worth it. Here's a star thingy that I made and put on Instagram. 1 loom, I believe, with the star charm at the end. Here's the flaming fish, no, not the flaming fishtails. This is the Fishy Nova bracelet that I made in my tutorial. This is my favorite one that I made, because I like the tinier C-clips, they look a lot better on it. And yeah, I just like the way it looks connected in the middle too. I gotta crack my back. Did you hear that? Sorry. I don't even know what's with my back, just, I don't know. Anyways. Gotta stop saying anyways. Almost said it again. Okay, let's go. This is my Lots and Knots bracelet, basically like a 4-stranded Celtic-y braid with some fishtails. Pretty darn easy. I have a tutorial for it. Here's one in other colors. Here is the Starlight Dreamer by the .Knox on Instagram. She was the winner of my design giveaway thingy that I just did. And I love this design so much. I can't even express how much I love it. And it was a great surprise since I hadn't seen anything else Rainbow Loom posted on her design. I mean, on her Instagram. So I was like, whoa, lady. It's crazy. But yeah, I just really like this one. I have a tutorial for it. That was her reward for winning, so I made a tutorial for it. Here's a Kina bracelet. Named after Kina Designs on Instagram. It's like a weird fishtail thingy that I did. Kind of like the Anna bracelet. Here's the heirloom bracelet. Made an heirloom purse. I have that somewhere. It's in my closet, I think, elsewhere. But you guys can all see it in my tutorial. And this is the heirloom that I made. It's in the profile picture for my tutorial. Here's my double Dutch bracelet. One of my first hook-only designs. Cute, it's got little diamonds. And it's this weird spiderweb thingy that I made on the monster tail. It's okay. I mean, it's reversible, but it's just okay in my opinion. Here's a shell chainmail with all white bands. It's so white and graceful. I think it looks a lot better with just one color than, you know, multiple colors. So that's why I tried out one of these. I think I actually have two of them in here. Because I like keep thinking, oh, I'm gonna maybe want to incorporate it in one of my new designs, but I always forget where I put them. But oh well. Here's my domino dots. Little dots. With this weird knot thing I did. I always do these weird knot thingies, and then it turns out, like, decent sometimes. I mean, I don't know. Another tip for designing for Rainbow Loom is you gotta, like, dip your toes into other craft thingies. Like crocheting, you gotta look into knots of some sort, friendship bracelets. Those help you design. Here's a weird bracelet. I think I may or may not have put it on Instagram, I'm not sure yet. But it's got these odd little star thingies. One loom, transfers. Here's my Roma bracelet. I don't know why I called it that. It just has these mosaic tile thingies and it's interesting. It's made on a loom, and one loom at that. Just keep adding as many diamonds as you want. And then you loop on these little singles with your hook. Here's the Renee bracelet. I think the first one I made. I really like this color combo because it's like all goldy and stuff with the blues. Gold and blue is like one of my favorite color combos. And I did a silver and pink one, which I gave to my mom appropriately, since she's the Renee that the name is from, comes from. Oh gosh, here's like a total fail spider that I tried to make. I tried to make a spider bracelet, it kind of failed. That's just a hot mess. Ugh. Section of a design thing I did. Just a random bracelet. Put it on Instagram. Weird bubbles. Laurel leaf. I like the black and white one. It looks so optical illusion-y. I like it. Black and white is my favorite color combo for this bracelet. Here is my lark. Technically lark if you speak French. And this is what I made in the loom, I think, in the loom tutorial. And I like the zebra bands with the hot pink. It really makes it pop and look comic-y. Another argyle bracelet. Here's the Googleplex bracelet. A band broke because, you know, it just kind of sat in here. And these bands don't like to be stretched very much. So yeah. Here's a lucky something I put on Instagram. It's reversible. But this is the signature side, I guess. One loom. Here's my diagonalism bracelet. Here's the birthday buds. Now for all of you, I see some people like showing me pictures of theirs and they pop it out the other way like this, and it doesn't look like a flower. That's not the point. So you just gotta pop it out this way, and then these cute little petals start to emerge. May have to pull them out. But yeah, this is the part where the little flower petals come in. So yeah, just thought I'd clear that up because I see people wearing it the other way and I'm like, no, that's not the way you wear it. Anyways, here's my, I'd want to say Glorioso. No, it's not the Glorioso. This is Persona. Yes, pretty sure this is the Persona bracelet. Hook only. My neck. Okay. Sorry, I'm just kind of like hunched over this little drawer in here. I had to prop up like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 books. 4 of them are Harry Potter, so I needed to prop it up pretty high. You know how thick Harry Potter books are. But yeah, I need to read Harry Potter. I haven't read them. These are my brother's books, Harry Potter books that he read. Anyways, here's my retrospect bracelet, I think I called it, with bands. But yeah, like compared to the one I showed earlier, this looks a lot better, I'd say. Up next, my first Comfortable in rainbow colors. So soft still. Here's my Wally Waffle bracelet. I think I put it on Instagram. Named after my dad. His name's not Wally, but that's his nickname. And it looks like a waffle. You know how much I like alliteration, so I just said Wally Waffle. I enjoy alliteration, guys. Here's my other Crossing Paths bracelet. 2 types of gold. Here's my other lovely little lotus bracelet. Some limited edition bands as well as other ones. I like this color combo. It's very traditional Japanese looking. Here's my Enough of a Cuff bracelet. This is my favorite one. I really like this one because it's all like lacy and quilty-ish looking and crochet looking. But yeah. Here's the Miracle bracelet, I think. My voice is acting weird. I think by Amanda and Monica Arlumi. And this used a lot of bands. It's a crazy bracelet. I can tell they were very creative when they were thinking up this bracelet. But yeah, I thought it looked like a watermelon, so I decided to make it look like a watermelon. And yeah, that's 2 looms, I think. Pretty sure. Up next is this weird little shell chainmail other diamond thingy hybrid. It's so fluffy in the top. I don't know. It's weird. Here's yet another retrospect bracelet, I think it's called. Dots. I like this one because it looks all like birthday cake, you know, the birthday cake things with little sprinkles in the mix. Very happy and peppy. I'm not getting the phone. I'm busy. I just yelled at an inanimate object, didn't I? I think I'm going crazy. Anyways. I just said it again. Okay, let's go. No, I gotta think of a better thing to say. Okay. And, I'm tongue-tied. Okay, I'll just go right into it. This is the Starlight Mint bracelet in its tiniest form. It's actually the first Starlight Mint I made, then I experimented with the larger one. Speaking of the Starlight Mint, this is the... I have so many names of bracelets. It's so hard when I'm making this stuff. Can't remember it. I don't remember the name of this right now because I have so many bracelets in mind. But I just made a tutorial for it. It's pretty recent. This is the one in the profile picture. Why do I say profile picture? It's not profile. This is the one in the picture of the design, I think, of the thumbnail. So yeah, I really like this one. It makes it pop with the black and the white and the pink. I really like the Rainbow Loom Hot Pink. It's like one of my favorite colors. Even though I'm so not a girly girl, and hot pink usually makes me want to barf. I'm such a weird person. I mean, I contradict myself so much. Here's this weird sea anemone thingy type deal that I tried to make. I don't even know. It's so wiggly and floppy. Here's the anchored lace by Officially Loomed. There we go, there's the name. I'd say this is probably my favorite design of his. I love how lacy it is, and it's just like, it's like it's one loom, not two looms, even though it looks like two looms. But I love how lacy and beautiful it looks. It's amazing. Definitely my favorite design of his. Another Argyle. Yay! I like this color combo for it. Here is just a random triple fishtail by Tutorials by A with some little starfishy charms that I made. Just wanted to add some fun to it. Not like it's not already fun, but I just wondered what it would look like with some rainbow starfishies. Very happy and fun. Here's the Elson's bracelet by my friend. And I submitted this to Expert Looms to make a tutorial for it because she wanted me to ask her. And yeah, this is one loom. It's pretty easy. I don't think you even need transfers. Found a way to decode it and put it on one loom. But yeah, I mean, I think it was already on one loom. I just found a slightly different way of making it than my friend did. But yeah, there's that. I had to make one to show Expert Looms, so that's why I have this. I like the color combo. Here's a weird thing I did. I don't even know. It's just scrap bands that I need to take apart eventually. Where did it go? There it is. But yeah, I was going to add another one to it because I thought it would look like flowers, but it's just like a mess. Now you guys, just brief, what is with my finger? Ew. Anyways, brief interjection right here. I'm just gonna say that if you're gonna be a rainbow loom designer, you gotta be okay with potentially failing, because I've failed a lot. You guys are seeing how much I've messed up, how much stuff didn't work out for me right now. Look at this. Look at this. What is this? What am I doing with my life? But yeah, I'm just saying, if you're going to invent designs, you gotta be willing to mess up. Because that's just a part of inventing things and being a designer and trying to be innovative. So yeah, just thought I'd say that. So if you're ever feeling down and feeling like, oh, I'm not good at it, boo-hoo, just keep on keeping on. You will get it, I promise. Then again, another failed thing I made. I was going to continue this, but I was just like, nah. It's alright. It was alright. Here's a Lauren bracelet. One of my favorite bracelets of mine that I made. I think I put it in my list of top 10 favorite bracelets, which I really need to update since I've made more hook-only designs that I like. But yeah, this is like the Sarah bracelet, but then again a bigger version. It's a lot of tension on it, and it takes a long time to make, but it is definitely worth it, I think. And then next is the Flaming Fishtails bracelet. It's all flaminy. It's like 3 fishtails connected in the center, but with the color scheme that you use, it makes it look like a flame or a supernova of some sort. But yeah. Up next is my eyeball bracelet. I was so excited to make this bracelet again when I got my little glow-in-the-dark bands. I made this right after they came out and I got some. And that way it would glow in the dark when I put it in the dark. And I really like it like that. And I'm glad that I got a chance to make it again, because earlier these black cap bands had to be clipped in the back. And then I found out a way to not have to clip in the back. So I guess it is a good thing that I've, waited to make the tutorial, because I perfected it a bit more. But yeah, there's that. Up next is my charms with my shell chainmail bracelet. These charms are by Yarn Journey. I love her little flowers. They're so adorable and sweet and lovely. And I just added it to the shell chainmail of my own design. And yeah. Up next, excuse me, we have this Kina bracelet. again in different colors. And then we have another one of these things that I put on Instagram, same thing as the red one earlier. And then this is I think my first larger starlight mint that I made. And as you can see, there's green and brown bands in the background. And yeah, I like this one because it's just simple colors. And then here's my something ring, my ethereal ring, there we go. And I think this is made on the monster tail. I made a mini one on the finger loom. But yeah, this is like, it looks very fairy-like and wispy. Here's my Queen's Garden bracelet. I joined it in the middle with my joining technique, but it doesn't look as good, I don't think. Here's my Glorioso bracelet, the first one I made. The one I made in the video is like done with a slightly different technique. So this one looks slightly different than that one. But yeah. Here's my Toidle. Need to make a video for him sometime, but I feel like he needs more perfecting, so that's why I'm waiting. And you can like do this and he'll make a little turtle ball. It's so cute. And I didn't use any C-clips because I think I just looped the bands over his head or something, or a foot or something like that. But yeah, he even little curls up into a little ball. Coochie coochie. It's like the little kitty. You know, have you seen that video with the cat and the lady's like, coochie coochie coochie, and then he's like, ah, like the kitty. It's kind of like that with this turtle. Oh, hello, mother. She's home. Here's another starlight mint with pink in the background, hot pink, my favorite. Here's a thing I made. It's okay. Here's another thing I made, which is not good. Here is my Heart of Aphrodite bracelet. And yeah, I like its little hearts in a chain. Macaroon ring thing I made, it's okay. Here's another arc bracelet with these glow-in-the-dark not enchanted glitter, luminescent glitter, I think, something like that. Oh, my throat hurts. And yeah, hook only or on the loom. I have 2 tutorials. Here's my first version of the heirloom, bracelet. I added an extra stitch per each little thing, that's why it's all weird and wrinkly and stuff. So yeah, this was obviously the prototype and I improved it with my other one. Here's a random ring that I made. I mean, it's just like, meh, okay. I don't remember what I called this, but these little things here look like oranges. And yeah, I have this on Instagram picture. Another random thing that I put on Instagram, like a lacy thingamabob, made on the monster tail, I believe. Here's my Mad Hatter bracelet. Here's the Loomy Time watch. It's almost noon for me, but yeah. With my little graceful lace bracelet on the sides. And yeah, I actually didn't update this. I didn't update this before daylight savings time, and then it happened, and then the other one happened. So first daylight savings time gave us an extra hour, then it took away one of our hours. So yeah, now this is back on its accurate time, which I find rather funny. So it's 10 minutes to 12. I'm getting kind of hungry. My throat's getting kind of dry from all this talking. Here's a random bracelet I put on Instagram. Here's my clockwork bracelet with brain fart. Whatever they're called, instead of C-clips. I like the one with C-clips better, honestly. But yeah. Jump rings, that's what they're called. Anyways, here's this random thing that I made, hook only. I don't know. It's okay. Another Queen's Garden I made. It's okay. Here's my ragamuffin bracelet with random little pastel bands. I think it's cute. I don't recall what I called this, but it's on Instagram. Ethereal flower ring. Monstrosity bracelet in Rasta colors. I like these colors. This is Monster Tail, I believe, or Rainbow. It's a little clam with a shell. Flower with pointed leaves. Just some random flowers I made. Here's a shell chainmail with these colors. I like these colors on it. Don't remember what I called this, but it's on Instagram. Same here. Random flower I made. It's another shell chainmail with charms. Ethereal flower ring. Here's my flower charm thingy with the knots. Don't remember what I called this. Another random flower. Random flower with a cat band that came off. Gosh darn it. Random flower. This is my, don't remember what I called it, but it's a weird bracelet. Random flower. My creepy crawly bracelet. But yeah. Oh, my throat is starting to get really dry, guys. And I think I just thought of an idea. Since most of you guys are on spring break right about now in the Americas, I think I'm going to do a part 1 of this, and what I just now did was part 1, and then part 2 I will release on like Wednesday or something, because I don't actually have spring break right now. I have it a lot later, but I don't have dance this week because they're taking away dance because, you know, kids are on spring break, most of them. So I will have extra time to make another part to this little pile of bracelets. So anyways, I guess I'll just see you guys then, and bye.